Going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trade or Die. I want to do a quick update video on Bitcoin. We are on the 4-hour chart here. This morning Bitcoin has pushed up to this golden pocket, taken from this previous high at 79k down to the low. So we did push up to 72k, like I was talking about in the previous video. Now we're kind of looking for a pullback back to this previous range value area high and possibly see what happens here. If we bounce, I think we could, potentially push up to this POC. On this 1.72 extension here. I think pull a fib from here to here. Yeah, I would say probably that 84k off of this high here. Let's So that's just kind of what I'm looking at as far as future price action. Now if we lose this 69.6 area from this previous range breakout here that happened this morning, I'll move down to 67, we lose 67, back down to 65, we lose 65, we're coming for the lows around 60k, and then we'd be looking for some kind of bullish divergence on a lower low, and bringing, a momentum wave, making a higher low, would be kind of nice. Let's just check in with our daily money flow. Still kind of head of the downside, showing a little bit of upward curvature. Momentum is pushing up, RSI's on the upside, so a breakout from this area could be imminent. Let's go ahead and pull, let's say, volume through here. Yeah, so if we call this whole thing a range, this resistance here combined with that golden pocket around 81, we might see a rejection there. That daily 100 SMA coming through here. Look out for this daily 50 as we are on the downslide, so you almost got to cut your targets in half here with money flow in the negative. If it was in the positive, I would say we could look for these more bullish projections, but I still say lower. I mean, even on these pops, that we can get, everybody gets excited, dump. Everybody gets excited, dump. So just kind of what I'm anticipating. Maybe don't get it too excited here. Again, weekly money flow is in the red. You can get little pops but it is showing, you know, a bottom. RSIs are wanting to push up, but just like here, I mean, they can push up a bit, but ultimately, you know, we get these little pushes up with this red, but we come back down. So a lot of this is related to, you know, the news in the Middle East, but let's go down to this 4 hour here. Just take a little look. Yeah, I mean, we close this 4 hour candle above here. I'd say it's a clean breakout. Money flow is coming up on the 4 hour. 4 hour has not topped yet. We're not showing any signs of bearish divergence. Go down to, like, say, the 1 here. 1 hour looks a little toppy, but money flow's trying to poke its head up. Moving averages look healthy. 4 hours, you know, this looks bullish in the short term. But if you go to this daily, I mean, this is still full bear market on the moving averages. You know, this 21 could curve up, and, you know, we could eventually see our bottom, you know, down in here. Somewhere, somehow below 60K to 30, I think, is where we are heading. One more little leg down, and then Bitcoin's dead, and then everybody wishes they bought the dip again. So same shit, different cycle, baby. So this 12 hour. Yeah, 12 hour money flow is coming up. I mean, we could get a little pop back into this. There's gonna be some serious resistance through there. I mean, you can just come in here and draw the lines. It is, it's almost like right in that golden pocket. Right up in there. That daily. I would expect that to be, you know, maybe 86. You know, we could get up into 87, maybe. Pull back. I like that 84. Maybe even that 0.5 fib. Can't quite get all the way. I don't know. It's hard to say. 71.7, we seem to be holding above the value area, so yeah, I think we might pull back. 4 hours getting about topped out. This candle is not looking good on the hourly. So anyways, it's my little 10-minute update. Just wanted to talk about this little push up to this golden pocket here, and how 72K played out a little bit higher to sweep that liquidity, of course. Anyways, boys, hope we're making some money. Peace.